Hey guys, welcome back to PerkyTomato, and today I am going to be showing you guys my behind the scenes video of my AGNDM photo for the theme Lyrics Week. Basically, this week we had to make a photo inspired after a lyrics of a song and portray it in our photos. By the way, AGNDM is a photography contest hosted by 𝘬𝘬𝘰𝐲 on YouTube. I will link her channel in the description box if you want to check her out. And now just a heads up of my official, final, finished, and edited photo for this week is not in this video, but I will link it in the description box after this week's video. I just wanted to make this video because I worked so incredibly hard making this set, and yeah, so let's go. So I just got back from the store and I got these 3 foam boards. Yeah, they're gonna be like in a corner room like this for my set, and then this is a like insulation tube that I got from Home Depot, and it looks like this. And then this is some glue that I got, and the rest I have here at my house. So this is the camera that I take my photos with. This is a DSLR Nikon D60, and it's really nice. It takes really nice clear photos. So I'm just going to kind of measure how tall Mindy is going to be on these foam boards. Also, I have a question, guys. So I never end up using a tripod because either this tripod is too tall for the doll or it's too short. Like, does anyone else have problems with this? Because I know I do. So I always just have to freehand it when I'm taking photos with this camera. Also, almost forgot, the song that I am going to be inspiring my photo after is called Break Every Chain by Tasha Cobbs. It is a gospel song, and here is just a few of my favorite parts of this song, so yeah.
There is power, come on, in the name of Jesus. Come on, you declare it. To break every chain, break every chain. Come on, say it.
Wow, I really like that song. So if you want to listen to it all, I will leave it in the description box, so you should definitely listen to it all because it's really beautiful. Also, I'm really hoping that I can edit the doll stand out of the photo. So now we're going to be adding the concrete texture on these foam boards. So to do this, we are going to first put some glue in a little cup. So then what I did is I get a paintbrush and I brushed just a little bit of glue onto my foam board in like a pretty big area, and then I got some tissue paper and put it on, and as you can see, you'll get a ton of texture, and later we are going to dry brush it after we paint it like gray, and it will really bring out the tissue paper texture and it will be great. And this took me about a total of 4 hours to do all 3 of my boards. It took forever. So it's like paper mache, but you just brush a little glue on, and then I put some tissue paper on. And also, the larger the area, the larger tissue paper you can do. But when I made my DIY Mermaid Cove video, I used really small pieces of tissue paper, and then yeah, towards the end I started getting really impatient, and I made bigger tissue paper and bigger areas. Yeah, okay, whatever. So excuse the radio in the background, but I just made this little hole in my foam board, so this will be a window, and now I'm just going to cover this one. I already covered that one. I'm finally done with it. It took kind of a while. What is this? But yeah, now I'm going to cover this one. Okay, guys, so I just got done just in time for American Idol. But anyway, I got 3 of them done, all done. It took me forever, but I can really see this texture, and once we paint it and dry brush it, it'll be really good. So I'm just gonna let this dry. So these 2 foam boards are still drying, and as you can tell, they are warping. Horrible. But this one is completely dry, and I had to unwarp it. And basically what I did is I sprayed water on the opposite side without creating any puddles, and then I blow dried it while I was bending it backwards a little bit, and this really helped. Okay, so now we are going to make the paint part, and we're going to paint this part. So I'm going to mix up a little light gray color, or like a medium gray. So I ended up with this dark stone grayish color. I don't know, but it's pretty dark. Yeah, it's a gray. So now I'm going to start painting my first foam board out of my 3 pieces of foam board, and you're not going to really see the texture of our tissue paper come out until we dry brush it, but really make sure you get this dark gray in every nook and cranny, because I missed a lot of spots because all the little creases, so really get it in the creases. Day 2, we have one more thing to paint, and then we can start dry brushing. So now finally, to bring out all that texture we did with the tissue paper, I'm going to use some white paint and I'm going to dry brush it. We're going to put a little bit, wait, wrong brush, sorry. Put a little bit on our brush, just like that much. And then on some other type of surface that's dry, we're going to rub it on there until it gets really like airy on there and you can barely see anything. We're gonna brush it on and you're gonna really be able to see that texture. Okay, now you can see. So I brush on and you can see that texture just come out, and that's really, we're just gonna do this all over the texture. And as you can see, that is just so texturized. And the dry brushing part is always my favorite part of any painting. If I am going to do dry brushing, like I don't dry brush and everything. It's always my favorite part if I am doing it because it's so fun to see the texture come out as you do it. It's just so fun. So I'm finally done, and you can see all this texture just brought to life.
It's so gorgeous.
Hey yo, get a load of this, my dudes. Finally done with all of these walls. It took forever, but they look so nice. And now I just have to make the bars in here. So I'm making it out of these paper straws, and then I painted them black and glued them in. So I'm using this foam insulator pipey thingy, and I'm using my X-Acto knife to cut it in little discs like so, and I'm cutting several, and these are going to be little linkies for our shackles, whatever, linkies for our shackles. So as you can see, there's this little cut in each little ringy, and you can just rip it apart, and then boom. And then you can just put them together like a disc, and you can just keep adding on to your chain depending how long you want it to be. So this is not where we're going to take the photo. I'm going to take my photo outside, but this is what the chains look like. I made these little cuffs, and they're just like leaning against the wall right now. I'll probably tape them on or something. This one's going to be flying open like this, and there's tape on the back of her hand to keep it in place. And I'm hoping I can use some LED light, not too harsh obviously, but like above her so it looks almost like a, I don't know, I'm gonna try and make it not look harsh. I'm also gonna have the light coming through here to give us some nice shadows of that window on the side there. So I have all the walls set up. This is how they're gonna be set up. They're gonna be in this like little corner room. And yeah, look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So guys, this is going to conclude the video. I am going to take the photo tomorrow, and you have to check AGNDM on Forever and Always channel. Coming up pretty soon. You're gonna see my photo that I take with her and with her in her actual clothes and the finished product. So I can't wait for you guys to see it. But this is my ending. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below because I love talking to you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! Enjoy the video, watch my hair, subscribe and like the video, and most of all share this channel. I'm eating chips, by the way.